Well, I'm on the farm today, and I need this tractor. Battery's dead. Before I go to the trouble of starting it, I need to pump up this tire. I've been thinking about buying one of these DeWalt 20-volt inflators. This thing works like a champ, but it's kind of a hassle. If you got a DeWalt inflator, battery powered inflator, I'd be curious as to what your thoughts are, and would you recommend one? That should do it. A Perkins diesel is an easy starter. If you got a battery, it's worth of crap. Got another Massey Ferguson I need to start. The Mighty 1105. It's been a while. Big spider web. Whew. Oh, let's see if this thing will start. Key in there, clutch in, give it a little, just a touch of juice. The obligatory exhaust pipe. Woo! Alright, I got that thing out of the way. Left behind the John Deere 335 baler, and I got to wrestle this thing out with those half-ton bags of fertilizer on it. This is a tight fit with this loader frame, but whoop, can't find them, grind them, right? Now let's see if forward motion works. Better put it in low range third. Okay, that's a good sign. Oh, let me see if I can rig this thing out of here. Well, the front tire's in a little worse shape than I thought. Normally I can pump it up and I can get like a week out of it, but it looks like it's wanting to go back down. Yeah. I'm just beginning to wonder if we need to start running steel wheels up here. I guess I could fix it, but then I got an air tank. I'll get it fixed. This will go on my round to it list. So the problem with the tank is it only holds so much air. This sucker is heavy too. Whereas an inflator, I guess I could pump that thing up 10 times on a battery, I don't know. What I'm going to do here is I rig my chain. I'm going to lift this trailer up. Normally I'd bring my Farmall 350 out and take the fast hitch and put on it and just lift it up and taxi on out there, but the Farmall is in the middle of a bunch of repairs, which I had in another video. I just haven't got to it yet. So let me see if I can just lift this thing up, and all I got to do is get it out there where I can get this loader on those bags and I'll be in good shape. Woo! Come on now. Oh, I see what the problem is. I got a hay bale in front of it. Hold on. Technical difficulties. Try again. I mean, at some point that thing ought to start moving, I should think. There it goes. And run right into the front of my tractor. Not a good scenario at all. But it's what I got. Let me come back. I had to cut that video a little short, pulling that thing out the way it was rearing up. It was starting to look downright silly. But I accomplished my goal. I got the trailer out of the barn. Wrong way. Now I can unhook it. Always takes longer to get ready for whatever the activity is up here than it does to actually do it. That's all right. I need to move the Honda farm truck out of the way.
On the task at hand.
Whoop. Better turn that off. I see videos where people go, let me turn the radio on or I'll get a copyright strike. Alright, so what I'll do here is pull the Massey Ferguson up in here. That's why I had to move the Honda farm truck and try to lift these bags off and dump them in my fertilizer spreader. Let me idle this thing down. I'm just kind of charging the battery there a little bit. And, I'll shut it down here in a minute. Alright, next up I need to get this John Deere started, but first thing, let me make sure there's no mouse nest and no snakes. That looks good. Again, the obligatory smokestack. Take it out of gear, or it won't start. Nice. So what I'll do is I'll lift that bag up, and then I'll back this fertilizer spreader up under it. Now I could just maneuver around and put the bag over top of that, which probably will have to do a little bit of anyway, but it's just easier on that tractor if I lift it up, back under it, and drop the fertilizer in the spreader. Turn this thing off first. Alright, I got the chain on it. Let me see if I can lift it up. Let me see if I can get out of this trailer without breaking my head. Then I'll lift it up. Whoop! Oh, I never thought about the one in the back. It's been one of those days, hasn't it? Better get it first. Hey, yeah. I know what I'm doing. Maybe that'll be better. That tire doesn't like it. Let's see here. Lower this thing down. Alright, I gotta lift it up a little more. I'll come back. So when I take the bucket off, it moves the center of that bag closer to the front of the tractor, and when I lift it up with this, give you a good look, see, when I lift it up with this thing, then I got a real tight fit here. But all I got to do is untie this and let the fertilizer down in the spreader. So I'll come back. Basically what you do here is you pull that loose, and at some point the fertilizer will start flowing out of this thing. I'll come back. I'm gonna keep digging around and I'll be done here in a jiffy. Alright, that's loaded up. I'm at full height on that loader, so I think the next time I need to cinch your bag much higher. But I'll show you what I'm talking about here in just a second. So I think what I got to do, hold on. So I think what I got to do is I got to get this on up into here. So let me leave it there. My battery's about dead. Loading the fertilizer. I'll get into more on this on another video here shortly. Hit the like button, subscribe, comment, share, and we'll talk to you later.